When you're just starting to edit videos, it is very easy to make mistakes that can make your videos boring. After all, the most important thing on YouTube is to keep the viewer hooked. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you about common mistakes that you are probably making and explain how to make your editing more dynamic. So it's best to start with something simple, the length of the cuts. I very often notice that on new channels created by people with no experience, the length of the cuts isn't connected to the pace of the narrative. Either there are too many or too few of them, and here it is very important to maintain the right balance. For example, you're making a calm, melancholic video about history. Do you need dynamic edits in here? I would say that this is a rhetorical question. And although the editing itself, even in slow and calm videos, can be dynamic, special attention should be paid to the length of the cuts themselves. For such calm content, I would recommend choosing longer cuts, about 5 to 7 seconds. If in calm videos the shots change every 2 or 3 seconds, then it will be very difficult to make effects and animations look good, since the duration of each of them will be limited by the duration of the cut. We can say the same about dynamic videos, in which it's necessary to change shots quite often. It is also very important to choose the right length for each cut. If you make a mistake here, the video will become boring. Too fast cuts, the viewer will not have time to digest all the information, as a result, will be bored. Also, in very dynamic and fast videos, this relentless speed will make the entire video seem shapeless and uniform. One of the simplest ways to deal with this is to edit the video by sentences. If you speak in short sentences, then this option is almost ideal for you. Simply change the shot in the pauses between sentences, and if the sentence is long, then the switch can be made, for example, in the middle of a sentence. And of course, do not forget about L and J cuts. I have already talked about them in previous videos. Be sure to check them out. The second mistake, and I bet you don't even know about this one, I'm almost certain that your videos are boring because you don't know how to work with music. It's easy to think that all you need to do is pick a soundtrack that matches the video and just put it in. What could go wrong? It is very rare to find a track that will last for the entire length of the video. An inexperienced editor will simply put one track after another without any transition. A more experienced editor will make a smooth fade in and out, as I showed in one of my previous videos, and only the smallest percentage of editors will approach sound design responsibly and will select separate soundtracks for specific parts in the video. For example, your video is about Christmas trip. What music will be appropriate? Naturally something like Christmas-like, but using jingle bells for the entire video is not the best idea. After all, the chance that your video will be divided into segments in one way or another is quite high. Therefore, I recommend that you choose a separate soundtrack for each segment of the video. This is what we often do in tech reviews, where each section has its own soundtrack, and this way you can not only make the audio more interesting, but also better engage the viewer, since music is a very important and significant tool for maintaining retention. And the transitions between these tracks in different sections can be made with the same smooth fade in, fade out. The main thing is not to choose one single track for the entire video. Don't just loop the same song. This is a sure way to bore your viewers. And finding music isn't that difficult. You can find free music right in your YouTube studio, and by default, Movavi Video Editor has dozens of tracks that you can use in your videos. In Movavi Video Editor, you can find tools and effects for any type of videos, from the simplest transitions and animations to complex ones. And I'm not even talking about all those smart features that improve and simplify editing. Background removal, chroma key, audio noise removal, smart track, and much more. All of this is the basic functionality of Movavi Video Editor. With such a powerful app, anyone can edit even the most complex video. And now, the most interesting part. Get ready to have your mind blown, folks. Movavi's got a deal that's too good to pass up. An 80% discount on all the apps in an amazing Movavi Unlimited plan. That's right, you heard me, 80% off. So don't wait, hit the link and get yourself the ultimate video editing and production experience at a price you won't believe. Trust me, this is one offer you don't want to miss. Mistake number 3, static shots. This is very common in small channels where all the shooting is done with one camera, and especially in videos with a talking head, like this one. People just place the camera in front of them and start talking. But what if you've already shot a video of your talking head and there is a large section of the video where you're just talking? The simple solution is to add camera animation. I've shown this countless times, but I still see a lot of beginners who forget about this simple but effective technique. After all, camera animation doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a simple zoom, a pan, a slide pan left to right, and so on. And in talking headshots, this technique really shines. You can use camera animations to make subtle but dynamic accents on what you're saying. A sharp zoom when you're saying something emotional instantly makes the video more interesting and expressive. This will have a stronger impact on the viewer, and the editing doesn't become any more difficult. Be sure to check out our editing tutorials to know how to do it. One of the most common mistakes is incorrect color grading. I'm not gonna deny different creative visions. Everyone has their own style when making videos. Some like bright colors, others prefer muted ones. As a video creator, it's your job to figure out the best look for your video. This is important because the colors you use can make your video more interesting. Just think about it. A video full of bright colors usually grabs attention more than one in grayscale. But remember, the mood of your video matters too. For a sad or emotional video, bright colors might not work well. This imbalance between the color grading and what is happening on the screen and in the headphones creates a feeling of boredom. You can spend as much time as you like choosing the right shots, music, creating effects and transitions, but if with all this, your videos simply look gray, the viewer may not appreciate the merits of all your efforts, get bored, and close the video. That's what you want to avoid. Try to see your videos from your audience's perspective. What would they like to see? You can always find a balance between the viewer's expectations and your creative vision. When we create videos on YouTube, we do it not for ourselves, but for the viewer. Sometimes you might have to change your style a bit to keep your audience interested. Color grading is one easy way to improve your videos and keep viewers watching. One common mistake in video editing is overlooking the small details. You've heard the saying, the devil is in the details, right? This is especially true in video editing. I'm not talking about obvious things like missing sound effects or text animations. I'm talking about the tiny, almost unnoticeable things you could add to your videos but often don't. Typically, we add the main video to the timeline, add transitions, text effects, work on the sound, and then export. But what people forget is that small details can really grab and keep a viewer's attention. These little things could be a recurrent effect you do just for fun, a unique animation for text, or something similar. Think about how movies often use the Wilhelm scream. It's almost 100 years old, but editors still use it just to make the people smile, especially the ones who know. If you add such small surprises to your video, you can engage your regular viewers more. They will start looking for these details, increasing their interest and engagement. It turns watching your video into a fun game like Where's Waldo? Video editing is a truly great thing. It can make or break a video. Remember, we usually only upload a video once, so it's important to get it right the first time. It's worth spending a few extra hours in editing rather than regretting missed opportunities later. And editing can be easy, especially with Movavi. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.